y'all, man. I I didn't know you were going on at this time, but
Hey,
let's get it,
hey, man. I'm just trying to keep up with the pace you set, big dog.
man. You
You know
know
what I'm
how it
saying?
goes, man.
I'm trying to do 10 videos a day.
Right. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with the pace you set, big dog. Keystone said all of our receivers had the ability to drop the ball. I'm not feeling that. Keystone been on that. Keystone been on that drop rate. What's y'all thoughts on that?
I'm gonna let Big Game James go
Go ahead,
first.
Law.
You know. Oh well,
No, you go ahead, Law.
Yeah, you go ahead, Law.
well. One of the things that I figured out that, that Dennis Houston, T.J. Vasher, those two guys may make a strong push. I heard you talking about Noah Brown and everything, but those two boys right there, Dennis Houston and T.J. Vasher, they may give a situation whereas it may cause a situation for Noah Brown to be gone. Because think about it. Cavante Turpin, we need that punt return, kickoff return guy, right? You need
Facts.
all right, let's count it down. You got C.D. Lamb, he's untouchable, right? That's one. Michael Gallup, he's the second untouchable. That's two. Three, James Washington, he's the veteran guy. That's three. Simi Fajoko, you think that he's
You
safe?
count Simi?
You think he's safe?
No, he's not safe.
He's not a safe
He's
guy?
not safe.
All right.
No, he's
Noah
not safe.
Brown, is he safe or is he out?
I think Noah Brown is safe
I
because
say Noah Brown
special
safe as hell.
Noah
He's
Brown
safe.
is safe because he adds too much dimension to the team where they're at right now. He's a veteran. They trust him. I think that's why he is safe because they trust Noah Brown and he plays those special teams. He does everything and they don't have a veteran from the outside. So I
Okay.
don't see them doing that.
So how many wide receivers you think they're going to roll with?
Me, I would say 6, but I think they maybe go long at 7 because of Turpin. Because you need to keep him, unless he just totally bombs in this preseason or this camp. But looking at him already, I'm not trying to hype him, but we need somebody like that. He got the small size, he got the short area quickness, he got quick feet, he got explosion, he got speed, and you can just keep him straight as a punt returner, and you can throw him in there some gadget plays like they were doing today. You saw that, Law. They were throwing him in some gadgets, some jet sweeps. They were throwing him in some plays like that. But if you look at his quickness compared to everybody else, you need to keep him on the roster. So I think maybe they go long and keep an extra receiver for him. But Simi Fajoko, he still got to show me because when I've been watching him and just in the highlights, Law, you've seen it better than me.
Right.
He still looks like he's not explosive off the line of scrimmage. He looks kind of choppy in his steps. I don't know.
Like a fish out of water. That's what he looked like. But don't.
He just doesn't look. I don't know.
I mean,
He don't look the part.
He don't look the part.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Maybe it's the ponytail.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It just seems like, I mean, Law, can you tell me? You've been seeing him,
Yeah,
right?
you out there,
It
man.
just looks like he's coming out of his breaks. It just looks like they're choppy. They're not smooth
It looks like
breaks.
he need another year. It looks like if you could stash him on the practice squad, they should do such. I don't think that there will be 31 other teams banging on the table for him.
Not at all.
I think that T.J. Vasher brings you a little bit more nastiness. You know, you saw how he just snagged the ball over Kelvin Joseph, didn't look down on him. Don't we need that? Don't we want that? Don't we love to see that? Huh? That nastiness. Yeah, just show. Can you play the highlight of him just reaching up to the heavens and pulling the ball down and saying, Kelvin
Let me
Joseph,
pull it. Let me pull it. Let me pull it.
But here's the thing. Here's what I want to ask you, though, Law. I'm excited about that. I've seen that, but I also seen Nashawn Wright knock a pass away from him.
Yeah.
And also I seen Kelvin Joseph get a pass breakup with him. Now, I'm liking what I've been hearing from Vasher in minicamp, and he's brought it over to training camp. So I'm excited about that. But I want to ask you, Law and Boss, what's his realistic role if he makes the team? Everybody's like red zone threat. No, I don't want him on the roster just as a red zone threat. I want him as a receiver threat.
You talking about TJ?
Yeah, TJ Vasher. I want him on the team to be able to make plays. Let's not wait till he get to the inside the 20 and then all of a sudden bring a TJ Vasher in. That's not going to keep him on the active game day roster. He's got to do more than that.
Well,
I'll tell you what,
but then
Big.
again with TJ, he had 25 touchdowns in his collegiate career. That's not an easy task, and I just look at it like that's his trait. He can catch touchdowns. He can pull it out of the sky. He can create that mismatch. Now the Cowboys, shoot, big game, James. We've been allergic to scoring in the red zone. We were ranked 24th, 25th in the red zone. So if anything can help, man, I would take a drink of that. So anything, that should be the name of the drink, right? But I'm going to take that anything, right? Look at just pulling that ball out of the sky and then shaking his head on him. And of course, Nashawn, he ain't no one to sneeze at. He's 6'3", 6'4". Nashawn blocked him on the other side. So I see what you're saying, but I want that. The average DB is about Kevin Joseph height, right? I want them to make that business decision. I want them to look at this and say, okay, we got a 6'6" wide receiver we can play jump ball with. And if you try to put your taller target on that, then that will leave the open up the middle of the field with Dalton Schultz, who how many touchdowns Schultz had last season? Was it 7 or 8?
I think 5 or 6,
five or
maybe
6,
7, 5 or 6. I think he has 6. I think
6 or something like that. Yeah, let him.
Somebody
be a threat
tell us
too.
in the chat. They'll tell us.
Yeah. Correct us in the chat. So yeah, and then of course we got high hopes for CD Lamb. So look at that. Look at Nashawn. You can't do that to Kimbe.
Yeah, you can't do that to Big Nashawn, dog. You can do that to
you ain't
Joseph.
doing that to Nashawn.
Yeah, you ain't doing that. Yeah, it's a
That's
little bit different.
That's 6'4", almost 6'5". He's banging with you. He's going up there with you. That's why we want to see Nashawn. That's why we want to see Nashawn take another step, because we need that height. You feel me? That Pat Watkins height with some playmaking ability.
Right.
But let me ask y'all
my
this,
boy
though.
up there.
Would Diggs stop that? Would Brown
No.
stop that?
No.
It had
See,
to be
Nashawn sitting up there 6'4", dog, and you can see it. See, TJ don't look all 6'6" with Nashawn out there on him. That's just keeping it real. Yeah. Just straight up, you can see both of them balls are trees. And matter of fact, I tweeted it. I said tree on tree, and a defensive tree won. Straight up.
Hey, the other person that probably could have stopped that was Kelvin Joseph. I mean, not Kelvin Joseph, but J-Ron Curse. J-Ron Curse, yeah.
Yeah. That boy Curse been out there shutting Schultz down. I've been peeping that. I want to say something real quick,
Schultz
though.
can't get away from him.
He can't, bro. Like, that boy Curse is trying to get another bag, dog.
But you know what? I want to play my button, man. I want to
contract.
play my button. Thief! Stop, thief!
I know, man. When I don't got my buttons, I be missing them too, dog.
I want to play thief.
See, check this out, though. To your point, Big. See, this is Mike McCarthy called today.
Yeah.
He said, today, we working on big plays. Yesterday, they was working on third down. So you was saying you want to see TJ used not just in the red zone.
Right.
Big dog. They was chunking that thing to TJ today. Downfield.
Yeah.
Now, a couple of those balls was bad. And I'm saying that to be encouraging to your idea, because your idea makes sense. You do not want a TJ just to be a jump ball guy.
Right.
No, I want him to be. I want to use him. Like, I don't want to sit there and say, because here's the thing, Boston Law.
Yeah.
Remember when we talked about being predictable, right?
Right.
Remember we said that when we bring in certain players for formations, take an instance when Noah Brown was with Jason Garrett. You knew when we brought Noah Brown in the Jason Garrett era, what was going to happen, right? We knew he was blocking. We knew when he going in motion. We knew that, right? So I don't want it to get to a point to where it becomes obvious. Dallas gets in the red zone. Here comes TJ Vasher. Because if you're any kind of a defensive coordinator and you get inside the 20 and then you bring in TJ Vasher, who the hell you think they're going to throw to?
You're right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
so
you
that's
spit.
why I don't want this to be a pigeonhole where, we're just using him for the red zone. I don't want him just for the red zone. I want him to be a complete receiver where they're using him where he can be effective all through the game.
Let me ask
You're
you this,
talking
big
about
game, James.
53 to 55 man rosters, right? Those roster spots are huge. That's why they keep people inactive. If you're on the active roster, you got to play.
Oh yeah. But let me ask this.
Hey, I love being a Cowboy.
Big game
I had to
change.
give him that
Game
real quick.
changer.
Hey, let's have some fun. Let's have a
was
good
going too
time,
hard.
man. Let's kick it.
Go ahead.
Yoga
You was
Flame.
going too hard on that.
Hey, somebody
yeah.
asked, can TJ block? Yes, he can block. Go look at my film
Oh.
assessment.
Oh yeah,
on his
I got
college
that too.
tape. Oh,
I
you
can pull up some
yeah.
film of him blocking.
He is
He a gangster blocker.
He a gangster blocker. He can block. Now, can Simi block? No.
Simi may not make the roster, dog.
Oh
Let's
my
keep
gosh,
it real.
man.
Simi really might not. I mean, Simi may not make the team. I don't know where his role would be, Law and Boss. Just in my opinion, I don't know what Simi's role would be. What would he play? Like seriously, like we got to ask ourselves, what is Simi Fajoko going to play?
To that point,
Who would you take
what
off
happened
the
to the H-back? Remember, they having a vision
Right.
of me. Where is it? Where
Remember I
is
told
it?
you that, though, boss?
leave me
Remember I
alone.
told you
Y'all
that,
leave
boss,
me
that it
alone.
was.
Y'all
I
leave
said
me
that was
alone.
foolery, didn't I? Didn't I say that was foolery and they was
Yeah.
just talking trash? I told you.
Yeah, man, it's straight foolery. And for anybody that wants to see TJ block, bro, that dude can block, bro.
Oh yeah.
That dude can block, dog. I
I
like
love when you
he
put
he.
willing. Yeah. That's half the battle.
The
Willing
dude
block.
is gangster at the blocking. Just keep it real. Like, he got the mentality, because that's one of the first things I look at our receivers is, are you willing to go do the dirty work?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this is a full breakdown of just him blocking, and I'm impressed, especially on this one. He go slang this dude, and he go sling him into the tackle. But yeah, so when you come to the final word, we gonna give you that film too, big dog. Get him, TJ. Get him, TJ.
Yeah.
Say, you ain't gotta worry about TJ blocking.
Yeah,
Come
No,
on
watch
now,
this.
boss.
No, watch this one. No, this is the one.
Okay, I'll
My
watch
bad. This is the one.
Okay, that's a better one.
Yeah.
But he still
And
got a little. The dude still made the tackle though.
he did, but did check this one out.
Okay, show me this next one.
This is the one I was saying he go slang him into the running back.
You gonna
Okay.
slang him.
So he at least willing. He
Yeah,
willing.
he's willing.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
He's
It's
willing.
good.
I like that.
Boom.
But he got to get stronger because see,
He
look
does.
at, here's the thing, boss. I love the what do we
Willingness.
call the willingness. But every clip that you showed me, boss, he held him, and then when the guy was near the guy, he threw Vasher out the way and made the tackle.
Yeah, but hey, listen, I ain't never had no
He got
receiver
it. He
able
got
to
it.
block me.
He got it. See, this is where we need them. This is where we need laws. He needs some milk.
Yeah.
Some milk.
Yeah. He before you can really manhandle a corner, you gotta be strong, dog. You gotta be
gotta be
somebody that
strong,
can put
dog.
350 off your chest.
Yeah,
If
you
you
gotta
can't
get
get
low,
300
too.
off your chest, you can't just keep a cornerback at bay. You gotta be able to
Right.
get your hands on him, and he done. You know what I'm saying? And that's real hard to do. So based on his stature, I'm cool with it.
Who y'all
Straight
taking
up.
off the field and put TJ out there?
You mean it depends on the situation. So if it's third down,
James Washington,
Noah Brown.
Okay.
Noah Brown, or James
If you
Washington.
need
Get
a
on out
jump
of there.
ball, definitely Noah Brown is gone.
Yeah,
In my opinion.
I'm just asking. You know how it goes.
But see, I'm wondering. Here's my thing. I heard Kyle Yumas talking about Noah Brown, right?
Yep.
Right.
What's wrong, Noah Brown? What is he gonna play? So if you got Michael Gallup out, right, and you got the starting receivers, what is Noah Brown gonna play? Is he gonna be the third receiver, the fourth receiver? What receiver is he gonna be?
They seem like they hyping him up to be the third receiver.
Look at the Raiders game. That was his starting role, right? How they played Noah Brown in that game. Everybody was hurt last year, and he had to be the end-all, be-all. It was the Raiders game, right? So that told me everything I need to know about Noah Brown in that Raiders game. Y'all can't even think of anything he did in that game, huh?
We can't think of nothing because he don't never play. And when he do play, they don't ever throw him the ball. He get like 2 catches. You know what I'm saying?
Catches, yeah.
So it's just
What?
Noah Brown is a utility guy to me. Noah Brown is not a guy that I'm thinking we're going to throw the ball to and effectively move down the field. That's why I said, Boston Law, I'm worried about the depth with the linebacker and the receiver because you got 2 dogs on both those positions, right? And I don't want to mention them because I'm scared to say the injury thing because I get nervous. But you got 2 dogs on either side of the ball on both of those positions, linebacker and receiver. If either one of those guys happen to go down, we are in trouble because we don't have the depth, fellas.
Hey,
No, you
saying.
keeping
Hey,
it
you
real,
right.
dog.
You right.
That's why I say we're injury away from crisis.
Some food dishes
Right,
taste
that's
good.
why I don't like
Big
that.
James. Some food dishes taste good when they get to the bottom. You know where that's where all the good stuff at sometimes. But it's the inverse in free agency, right? It get nasty. So you got to deal with your scraps. So in free agency right now, there's Will Fuller, T.Y. Hilton, and maybe some other guy that we don't know of right now. Would you be willing to bring them in to really challenge Noah Brown for that spot? Should they do that?
Hell yeah.
You would have been the GM that would have picked up Julio, right? Because Julio is better than
I
Noah
would have
Brown.
picked up Jarvis Landry. I would have picked up Julio because we got to understand they're not going to cost a lot of money. Jarvis Landry went to they're saying that they can't hear you, Law.
They can't hear me at all. Testing
Yeah,
1, 2.
I think they're saying.
Yo.
Is it me?
Can y'all hear me?
Can y'all hear me? I want because somebody
1,
said somebody's
2.
mic is off.
Yo.
But let me keep going
His
on if they
mic
can hear
definitely
me.
not off. Hold on, let's get this sound right with him real
Okay,
quick.
Man, I can't wait till I
KMT
get
said
back
we
to my
can, so we're
studio.
good. We're good, Law.
You good, bro.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
seeing you.
good.
The sound bar is green and it's moving.
Okay.
If anything, I'm
Okay.
gonna kill the music. I'm gonna just kill it. That
Okay.
way it's not in this way.
So what I was gonna say, I done forgot what I was gonna say. No, what I was gonna say, Law, Julio Jones, right?
Right.
Contract friendly. You got Jarvis Landry, super contract friendly over with the Saints. Why did you not pick up one of those veterans? Because you don't have to keep him more than a year, right? You don't have to keep him more than a year. Why wouldn't you do that? Because injuries are part of the game. We saw injuries. Dallas got really good in 2021, right? But we remember the year before when we had 14 players on injury reserve. So injuries happen. So I don't like going into a situation where you have a lot of unproven players and you're putting all your marbles in those unproven players and one of your dogs go down. We saw what happened in 2018. I think KMT said it. We saw what happened in beer. Oh, we're going to go receiver by committee. That flopped. It didn't work.
Yeah.
So if you lose one of your major guys, we're back in that same situation. Is that helping Dak Prescott? No, you're putting Dak in a bad spot. But
Is Cole Beasley,
he's the franchise
is Cole
quarterback,
Beasley
so I
better
guess
than
he's
Noah
got to
Brown?
make do, huh?
Is Cole Beasley better than Noah Brown?
Yes.
Yes, I'm taking some damn Cole Beasley over Noah Brown.
Yes.
So what's going on with the Jones family? What I believe what they want to do is they're going to move in Dennis Houston. I seen him get first team reps. I seen that kid do some extra work after practice. He got a good size to him. He's about the same height as Noah Brown. I don't know about the width and the weight wise, but he's the same height, and he's a whole lot faster. What's your thoughts on that, Big?
And he's
Game, Jack?
undrafted.
He's a UDFA, yeah, undrafted.
See, I'm not
top
mad at
No,
that.
I feel you
But
on
we're
Drop
getting
powder,
excited about undrafted players, Law. Are you feeling me on that? Like, I'm not hating on these players. I'm not
Right.
saying they're not good. I'm not saying let's just throw them away or hate on them because they're undrafted. But we're getting excited with the Dallas Cowboys about undrafted players. They went undrafted for a reason.
But in Stephen Jones' eyes, he look at Cole Beasley, and you just said that Cole Beasley is better than Noah, and he's like, hey, Cole Beasley was undrafted, and if I was able to find Cole Beasley or Will McClay or whoever found Cole Beasley, I think I can
Touche.
find another Cole Beasley out of Dennis Houston or Jacory Roberson or whoever else that's out there, or it could be Cavante Turpin. Time. You see how it goes? This is what we dealing with, man.
Okay, see, this
is what we
is
dealing
the
with.
problem that I have with Turpin, and I'm just keeping it real. I'm going to ask y'all a question and just be honest. Have you ever in your life, seen a receiver 5'9", 155 in the league ever?
Hello, yeah.
Be effective.
I don't even know.
They
one.
had what was the receiver? He got drafted by the Cardinals. He was small. What was his daggone name? JJ Nelson.
You found one.
JJ Nelson was about 5'10", about 150, 155. He was little. And he got a little bit of work. I think he's still in the league, but he was tiny.
So
He's
it's one.
One of the only.
Okay,
there's one.
If it's one, I feel good because I didn't want.
There's
I
one.
wasn't buying us being the first one ever. You know what I'm saying?
There was one. JJ Nelson, go look him up. He's like 5'9", 5'10", about 150.
Okay.
What about
Okay.
Damon Amendola? How tall he was? Damon.
No, Amendola, he was supposed to be
180 though.
180, dog.
Okay, at least one. What
Yeah,
about
he's about
Doug
180.
BB? Doug BB, baby.
He was
Dumb BB 180,
was still
185.
Yeah.
He was
But
thick,
there
though.
wasn't no 150s in the league.
He wasn't-
You're not
yeah.
making it.
Mighty Mouse.
Yeah,
Remember him?
and
He played
Tavon
linebacker.
Austin was about 180.
Yeah.
Somebody said
even though
Tavon
he was
Austin.
short, he was stocky.
Yes,
He was
yeah.
stocky,
Tavon wasn't 155. Put it like this:
Hall.
I was
They said Deontay
155
Hall.
in high school. So this dude a grown man, 155.
They said
And see,
Darren
Whitehead.
Sproles.
Somebody said Whitehead. Whitehead was around 175, 180.
Lucky was about 175. Lucky is
Hey,
big.
Yeah,
Y'all seen Lucky
yeah.
now?
Size.
Lucky now, he like a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Right. He done with ham.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. Law. Dexter McCluster, I think, yeah, that's another good one. But here's the thing, boss. I understand what you're saying, but I feel like if you just put him in spots,
Right.
just put him in a spot, he'll be effective. There's some guys that are little, but they don't get hit. I think he might be that type of guy.
Emmett.
That he's so small, he may not get hit a lot.
That is so funny, man.
I had to, dog. I ain't buying it, bro. I'm not buying it, bro.
Oh, man, he killed me. I don't even know what to say after that one. I was all hyped up about to begin to break down.
Hey,
He said,
listen,
"Whoa,
hey,
whoa,
you had your
whoa,
finger
whoa."
up and everything. You was like,
I
this, bro.
was getting
You was getting ready to make that point, man. You had that just right finger, dog.
I had that finger, and he was like,
Where's the
"Whoa,
spoon?
whoa." I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Warwick Dodd.
My bad. Hey,
Hey, Devontae Smith, hey, he little too, because he only about $165.
yeah.
Devontae Smith is little.
He need a sandwich.
Devontae
man.
Smith was.
Yeah,
He's little. 165 at the most.
Somebody say boss caught big drinking some Kool-Aid. Oh no, bro.
He come in quick like that.
Oh no, I think my boy keeping it true, bro. I think he keeping it true. Hold on, real quick. He keeping it true. Yeah, he's still
like
big.
Turpin.
He's still big, dog. He ain't changed too much, bro. He was just making a point. I think that's still big, bro.
I'm gonna keep it real. Boss and Law, I like Turpin. I can't lie.
You
I
do?
like him.
dude.
Yes,
Why?
I do.
Why?
Because he gives
Turpin
us an
time.
element that we haven't had, boss.
What is that?
Have you
The
seen-
4-3? Because we've had a lot of 4-3s.
We've had a lot of 4-3s, but
That stop.
here's the thing. I know you.
Okay.
I know you've seen him a little bit in camp, boss. You can't tell me you've seen that quickness.
I see
You can't
it,
see. You
but this
see
is-
that short area explosiveness. He's
I do.
elusive.
I do see it, but this is the issue I have with it. When you that small, I want to see you obviously different from the other people. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see that. I see good.
Well, he just got in camp though, boss. It's only been 2 days now.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
2 days.
tell you what I'm waiting
Give him
on.
the benefit of the doubt.
And
Give
I'm
him the
being
benefit of the
honest.
doubt.
I'm being honest. This is what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on them pads. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
because of his size. I want to see what you go do when they lay a real NFL lick on you, or you still go be shifty and explosive, or you go start clamoring up.
Reggie Davis, boy.
Yeah.
Reggie Davis was a Hall of Famer, man. People don't know Reggie.
But I mean,
Davis.
but he did play in the USFL, so it's not like he wasn't playing football.
Somebody say, "Boss, stop being impatient." I'm actually being patient. I'm saying I need to see.
But is that not right though, boss? Is that
No,
not
he
right,
balled.
boss?
He balled.
He played.
And
He's
and
been playing.
And this is how I see it. If you playing D2, you gotta really ball because the level of competition is gonna be hard to assess you. Versus a D1 guy going against Alabama, we can say, all right, yeah, he balled out on Bama. He a baller. You know what I'm saying?
TCU,
but
man, is pretty
he coming
good,
from
though.
USFL. I'm just being honest. I'm judging him like I would judge a D2 guy. Like, you didn't kill the USFL to me. You got
Wasn't
the
he
MVP. He was the MVP. But production-wise, he was just keeping it real. He was very
Hey, we just looking for him to do kickoffs and punt return. Look,
maybe some
we
receiver.
gonna
Maybe.
remember this
And
day.
I'm open.
We gonna remember this day.
I
boss.
eat
When
crow.
take
If
it
he
out,
ball
his
out,
role. Boss,
every
I said
time
he gonna
he
get
crow.
two
We gonna be
touchdowns.
looking at you,
Boss gonna eat crow on this. I said he
I'm
gonna
cool.
get 2 touchdowns. He getting 2 touchdowns this year on returns. If he make the squad, I said it. He getting 2.
wait. Hold
Yep.
on.
I did
Wait.
say it. I said it. He
Wait.
gonna
said
get
what he
2.
said.
Watch.
Are we really witnessing
Open
Kool-Aid
wide, 'cause you
coming
thirsty.
from the
No, ain't no
homie?
Kool-Aid. This not Kool-Aid. This
No, that is Kool-Aid,
No,
dog.
that's not Kool-Aid. That ain't Kool-Aid. That's just saying I'm boss. Now you know you can evaluate players. That's just saying from a player's
I'm with
aspect, I see he can do it. That ain't drinking no Kool-Aid on him at all.
All right, cool. Somebody say boss cranky. I guess I'm cranky.
Yeah, he
I'm
did.
just keeping
Look,
it real, y'all. Listen,
He
I
keep
just
it real, but they had him on Jet Suites today.
okay.
Hey,
I just see
end
because
around
I
or
haven't
jet
seen
sweep.
anything. I'm seeing hype. I'm seeing the mics in his face, but I ain't seeing no plays being made. All I'm seeing is
Boss, they ain't in pads yet, boss. He just got with
I'm
the
away.
team.
I'm away.
Hey, boss.
Wait,
Hey,
dog.
boss.
Because when
what
he
they
get,
said-
I'm gonna tell
they
you what.
said over
I'm gonna
here-
tell you right now.
What
I'm
they
gonna
said-
tell you right now. Watch.
Go ahead.
If he make team right, if he's
Uh-huh.
in these preseason games, he may not return one all the way back, boss, but he's gonna have one explosive return
Right.
in preseason. I'm calling it.
Big. Okay, we got to switch roles now, dog. This is
All
me
right,
on
we're
that
switching.
shit you just said right there. See, we switch it. Now I'm the dog, bruh. I am the dog on what you just said, bruh. Like what you just said right now, that's me, right? And matter of fact, somebody in the chat said, James Cowboys your name today.
James Cowboy.
James
Hey,
Cowboy.
Hey, somebody said that right
That's
now.
me.
James
That
not
ain't
drinking
fair.
the Kool-Aid. He drinking the Minute Maid over here, man.
That ain't fair because y'all get mad at me. I'm talking about the chat. Y'all get mad at me. James being
Yeah.
all negative.
And
Then
you
when I try to
finally
show some
positive.
Then they get blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. What y'all want me to do? Which one y'all want me to be? Negative James or positive James?
I'm
Tell
just
me
not
which one
buying
y'all
it.
want.
I'm
Tell
not
me which
buying
one
it.
y'all want.
I'm just keeping it real, man. I just have a feeling, man.
I
We,
have a
uh,
good feeling
Wrong.
about him. I have.
You are fake news.
All right. I hope I'm wrong on that. Because if he a
Don't pay
baller,
attention to boss on this one. Don't pay attention to boss on this one. He gonna do it.
all right. If he
Hey.
ball out, but we need a baller. Law, go ahead, because we want to make sure
telling
your sound good.
Nah. Legends
Yeah, man.
have it.
No, he
Stories
gotta-
have it that Turpin is
Yeah, he
related to the
going-
Yates.
You
Yeah.
got a short in your stuff. I could tell you got a short.
Yeah,
got
you
a
got a
short in
short.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a short. And you go try not to move
Go
once
out
you
and
get a
come
good
back in.
sign.
Let me see if I can
Or
do
something.
this.
Because I need
You
to hear
good?
Law Nation on this.
Yeah, we need Law. You need to jump your boy, dog. You must. I need Law, man. I'm gonna jump you. Hey, Coach Moss said all these questions about receiver help should be and will be answered by Tony Pollard. Have we forgotten?
No, I'm sorry. I don't believe that. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
because I don't
Coach. I
see
love
them
you, but
use it.
I'm not believing that.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
see it, boss. What do you think? I just don't.
I don't
I
see
feel
it
like
either.
that's just a bunch of talking.
Yeah,
I think that's just a bunch of ho hum,
yeah,
and you're not going to see Pollard in that receiver position
yeah.
all like that. I don't believe it. I'm sorry.
They have not done it as of yet. They talked about it in the
And they're
off
not going to
season.
do it. They're not going to do it. They're not going to
Again.
do it.
They talked
They're
about
not
it
going to do it, boss.
again and
You
didn't
know it.
do
You
it
know. You
again.
know. We both know it. They're not
Yeah,
going to do it.
yeah. So we ain't forgot about Pollard. It just we don't see them, especially
I
with
don't trust Kellen.
yeah. Kellen is not doing it. He not. Yeah. So me and Big, we back to normal. So now me and Big, we join together. We have joined
There it is.
forces on
There it is. We joined forces.
Pollard getting some act. Yeah. All that twerking and oh yeah, Pollard. Yeah, we can use him. Yeah, they go put him right there in running back.
Receiver, yep.
Yeah, they go put him right there in running back.
They're gonna sub him, and then Ezekiel Elliott gonna get 75 carries in the game.
Right. Exactly. That's exactly because.
But hey, but speaking of Zeke though, because we was talking about him, boss. He had a nice little jump cut. You can't tell me Zeke ain't. People be hating on Zeke. They need to stop. Like he's just a terrible back. Really?
Hey, speaking of Zeke, bro. Speaking of Zeke, let me see. Let me find what I said about Zeke because I'm dead serious about this. What you just said, big dog. Hold on. It's my tweet. Let me find my tweet that I got. Give me 1 second. But go ahead, Big. What was you saying about Zeke? I'm gonna cue up Zeke while you talk about him. Go ahead.
I'm just. I get it about Zeke, okay, but it's just a lot of people piggyback off things, and one person says he's trashed, and everybody wants to jump on there and say he's garbage. Ezekiel Elliott is not garbage, okay? We need to understand when we listened to the OC last year, right? On the final word this year, the OC said he had that injury that Ezekiel Elliott had.
Yeah.
He said it's a terrible injury.
Right.
He said you can't do nothing on that injury.
Fact.
He said it's nothing but pain. OC played at a high level, and he had that injury.
Fire.
He said
Yoga
that's not an injury
flame.
he want. And OC was an offensive lineman. He was not a running back. And we got to understand, I'm not making no excuses for Ezekiel Elliott, but if you had that injury and you kept playing, let's keep it real, you're not going to be effective. And we saw at the beginning of the season, Boston Law, Ezekiel was turning up, was he not?
Oh,
Ezekiel was looking good. Those jump cuts that he was doing with the trainer, you could see it. And even now, I mean, he's not that burst guy. We understand that. But let's not act like Ezekiel Elliott still can't tote the rock, man. He can still tote the rock. He can still do things in the running game very effective. And if you use Tony Pollard, that can still be a good 1-2 combination. So I'm not buying this Ezekiel Elliott is just trash. He just needs to sit and you need to start Pollard. I'm not buying that. I can't.
no, I feel you. Now check this out. This is what I said, and I want to get your thoughts on this. And when Lau come back, I want to get his thoughts. And I mean this though, bro. I said I honestly cannot wait until Zeke shuts up all the massive haters, especially the local Dallas media that prophesied his decline from cozy laptops and air conditioning. What's your thoughts on that?
I agree with you, boss. I mean, I 100% agree with you because, I mean, dude got 1,000. It's not hard to get 1,000, but he got 1,000 yards on a tore up knee from week 4.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm sorry. You know football, boss.
Yeah.
You played it. I played. We can tell when somebody's done and washed up. We can tell when we see a player who's, okay, he's done. It's over.
Testing.
You cannot honestly say, boss, that when you look at Ezekiel Elliott right now, he is washed up and he's done, and you just throw him in the trash. No, he's not. That's not an accurate statement. Yes, he's not a guy that we talked about with the burst, but he's still a capable back that can get you 12 to 1,300 yards. I'm gonna stay firm and believe that.
And I'm gonna be honest, I still think he got burst, dog. I'm being
He got
all-
enough burst.
Yeah,
he got enough burst.
Cause he had him some big runs last year before that knee.
Yes.
He sure did.
Yes,
And he showed
he
them
did.
jets. And we
Man.
all athletes. You are athlete. I was an athlete. Law was an athlete. When somebody got speed, bruh, the only thing you need to get speed back is one off season concentrating on speed. That's a fact, dog. When God has blessed you with speed, people be like, he lost it. It's gone. Bro, why do you be having sprinters that can actually win championships in their 30s? You know what I mean?
Right.
Because speed is about training and God gifting you with it. He got the raw traits to have speed. It's just, did he put in the off season to have their speed? And guess what? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to give myself a yoga flame on that. And the reason why I say yes, and I mean it, is because remember when they put them computer chips in their pads, he clocked the fastest time on the field in OTAs and minicamp, 22 miles an hour. Nobody on the team ran that fast, period. So the stuff, to me, I'm being honest, the stuff they taking advantage what a shady local media do. They did the same thing to Dez. Dez, he came back, was a Warrior in 2017. Y'all remember that? He had that ankle surgery. Instead of sitting out, he came back early. He shouldn't have. And when he wasn't himself, they say he declined. It's like the man came back off surgery, dog. Law, you good?
Yeah.
No doubt. Can y'all hear me now? Is it
Can't
better?
hear you yet, big dog.
You can't hear me at all? Y'all can't hear me at all?
Yeah. Let me
Can you
get
hear
my
me?
big head out the way. Yeah, but no, that's my
Testing,
take on
1,
Zeke,
2,
bro.
3.
And see, this is what I hate. When Zeke balled out the first four games, them same people that, because they was predicting his decline last year, but when he was killing the first 4 games, what happened? Church mouse quiet.
Everybody was loving. Because Zeke was looking good, y'all. I mean,
was.
boss. He
What
was
about
looking
now?
good those
Can y'all
first
hear
4
me
games.
now?
Like, especially that Carolina game before he got hurt. Those jump cuts he was doing in that game. I mean, it was looking nice, and we was excited about it. You know what I mean?
All right,
So,
y'all can't
I'm
hear
just
me,
sorry.
Yeah. Sound
hear
There
me
you
now?
are. There you
That
are.
sound great?
Real good.
Oh, okay.
Sound fantastic.
There it is.
You fixed it. I don't know what you did.
Talk to
but
me about boss.
man.
I mean,
Yo.
Law. Talk to me about Ezekiel Elliott, man. Talk to me about Ezekiel Elliott. How do you feel about him?
Oh, me? I just look at it like this. They should utilize both backs. I think that Ezekiel Elliott, with the help of Tyron Smith being inside now, there's more power. If they're going to do the 21 slam all day, then hopefully we'll see more pancakes. And on top of that, if you think about it, Tyler Biadasz last season was playing better down the stretch. He didn't give up, or he didn't allow a sack all year last year. And one can argue that last year was Tyler Biadasz rookie year because he only played a spoonful of games in the pandemic year. So if the offensive line, Tyron, Tyler, Zach Martin, and Terrence Steele, if they can just stay all intact, Ezekiel Elliott will be back to his former self. And especially if you guys go back and watch I encourage you guys to do this. Watch the Eagles games as well as the Panthers game. If we get that version of Ezekiel Elliott, or even, the Giants game that you got right here, or the Chargers game, you watch those games, you get that Ezekiel Elliott mixed in with a Tony Pollard, and especially with the 12 look and throw in. I want to see once or twice a game the reverse sweep. We forgot about the reverse sweep. Bring that thing back, because now you will have the illusion that if you got Tony Pollard back there, he could take it. You can still have Ezekiel Elliott back there. He could take it. Or Cavante, Turpin, or even if Dennis Houston make the team in that light, he can do it because that's what he did in college. So all of those things, bring it to the table. Let's stay creative. Don't get all stuck into the classic, we're going to do football this way. No. Stay creative and stay consistent with it, and we will be the best run and approach team in the National Football League. Oh, by the way, hear me out, Cowboy Nation. Put that butter knife down. Don't shank me with it. The Cowboys were 4th in rushing, total rushing, up until that Denver Broncos game.
All right, so I got something here that I'm pretty sure you want to talk about, Law, because we said we was gonna talk about this early in the week, but this gonna force us to talk about it now. The Matt Waletzko missing practice. Okay, so and we said we was gonna talk about some potential contingency plans, and Big. This obviously go involve you. With your thoughts on McGovern, because Mike McCarthy said today, he said that McGovern had his best offseason ever, and he killed all metrics, weight, strength, everything. He would be right now a better left guard and right guard than he was in 2021. I want to get y'all thoughts on Matt Waletzko, and then start talking about some options at that offensive line. I want to just kind of crank it up like that.
Good teams don't wait.
Well, I'll jump.
Go ahead.
Well, let me jump in. I'm gonna jump in there first on this because I love Connor McGovern.
Yep.
And here's the thing about the Connor McGovern thing. I'm bouncing off of what you just said, what Mike McCarthy said about Connor McGovern. I just bouncing off his dad. Me and his dad talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? And he told me himself, Connor was working his butt off. He told me that Connor was working his butt off at left guard because he never played it before. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again for all you people that hate on Connor McGovern.
Let me make it bigger. Hold on. Before you say it.
Okay.
Let me make you big. I want it to be clear. Okay. I'm going to put your title on it and everything. Go.
You. I appreciate you. I'm tired of all y'all saying Connor McGovern's trash. He never, ever, ever, ever played left guard until he started that Kansas City game. That's what his father told me. He never smelt left guard ever. He's always been a center and right guard. So for you to put a guy who's never played that position, and then you're going against Chris Jones, he had 4 or 5 games. I don't care what anybody tells me. Connor McGovern was not trashing them 5 games.
He was not.
Especially for playing a position that he never played before. And then not only that, he probably took it personal that he got put down and everybody was saying he was this and that. So his dad tells me he goes into the lab and works his butt off. He said, Joe Philbin, hey, he ain't really in his good graces, and that's why he really ain't played. But you know what he said Connor did? He said he sought and seeked out guys that mess with Joe Philbin to help train him to get better at left guard. So even though he's not in the Philbin upper echelon, like, I want him playing for me, he still went out and searched out people that were related with Philbin as far as the coaching tree to get him better at left guard.
Wow.
Because that's what you want to love. That's what kind of player you want to love that's going to do that. And I'm trying to tell you, if you looking at a plan of Tyler Smith, I get it. We want to play him the left guard. But Tyler Smith is eventually going to be that left tackle.
Facts.
And you better not throw away Connor McGovern because he can be an asset. Y'all kept him Dallas from poaching other teams, taking him. So use him. He can be a very good asset for you. Use him. And on the Matt Waletzko thing, I threw out probably veteran help, but I also threw out Josh Ball. And then a tweet comes an hour later, Josh Ball starting left tackle first team. I'm just saying. I'm not saying he's a world beater, but we got to see about Josh Ball. Is that not right, Law and Boss? They drafted him last year. It was an all redshirt year. So we can't be wasting draft picks left and right. So if you had a Matt Waletzko who you drafted this year and he's hurt, well, guess what? You better put some Josh Ball in there because he sat out all last year, and you need to find out what you have in him by training camp. Because if you see he's not the guy, then you go out there and get that veteran. But you need to see what you have in these guys you picked up. Matt Farragut, Josh Ball, Waletzko, Tyler Smith. These guys that you put in these last 3 years under Joe Philbin, you need to still start seeing some results with these guys.
Big. Man. Are you telling me that he was on Philbin's bad side? So he took
on Philbin's bad side.
So he took it upon himself to still go find people under his coaching tree to make sure that when he came back, he was in line to the vision of what Philbin would want. Did I hear you right?
That's correct.
Bro.
Why would you want a player like that? Why wouldn't you want a player like that?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I feel that. So, listen, Law, did you have something on that?
Well, all I can say is that these good offensive linemen, they're not going to stick around and hang around for a long time. We heard news today that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, their starting center shattered his knee, so he won't be available to play for the first 9 to 10 months of the season, or 9 to 10 weeks of the season. So he's out literally for the entire season. So if you have any mind set to go out there and grab a veteran, regardless of whether it's J.C. Tretter or whoever's out there, you better do it now, because other teams need to have their offensive linemen to be replaced, and they're looking right now as we speak. So my whole thoughts of this with Tyron Smith, I think that he will be an excellent guard to train all this year. But if you have reservation on your left tackle or on ball, and you already know or you feel that Tyron Smith is going to get hurt again, although that he got hurt last year not by its own being his fault, somebody rolled up under him. But we still have those games being missing. So what do you do now? I'm asking this to you, boss, and Big Game James. Do you go ahead and move him to left tackle, insert McGovern at guard, and you say, okay, the rest is history with Tyron at this point? How do you play that out?
I'm glad we talking about this, big dog, because this is something I did a show about, and we said we was going to talk about this from this show. So you asking this question right here. Let me cue it up real quick and get it right. So you asking Tyron Smith go down. What's the plan, right?
Right.
So right now, the plan is seeming to be, give me 1 second. I don't have it right now. But let me see. I do have it. I just need to be patient. Yeah. This is what they kind of doing right now. Option 4, where they move ball to the right tackle. You know what I'm saying? That's what they doing too. And they allowing Tyron Smith to cement and first get down left guard before they start trying to potentially have him take over for Tyron Smith. But in training camp, and in not in training camp, in OTAs and in mini camp, Mike McCarthy said today that they was working 60% Tyron Smith at guard, 40% at left tackle. With that being the case, to me, it looks like they doing this. Give me 1 second to cue it up real quick. Give me 1 second. Y'all be patient with me.
While you doing that, the people that's talking about Isaac Alacon, they say he got the strength, but he don't have none of the technique down yet.
He's not ready. He's not ready for that. He's not ready for that work, man.
He gonna get somebody killed, but he's strong though. But go ahead.
I think around mid-season, this is what they would hope to happen, in my opinion, where you have Connor McGovern play the left guard, betting on the upside, and how Mike McCarthy said he had his best offseason in all metrics. He's stronger. He got less body weight. Everything that they wanted to see, he came back better. Okay. Mm-hmm. Then they was obviously in minicamp and OTAs working Tyron Smith at that left tackle. Cause I'm almost certain, bro. That ultimately they want to move on from T. Smith this year. You know what I'm saying?
Tyron Smith.
And they want Tyron Smith. I'm almost certain that's what they doing. Because and this is why I want y'all to listen to this.
I'm listening.
And then let's just sit back and talk about it. Let's just walk through the tea leaves.
At the same time, I do think opportunity is so key, and we've seen so much in some of these younger players, whether it's a CD, whether it's a Gallup, whether it's a Tolbert, as you mentioned. We obviously thought a lot of them, or we wouldn't have drafted him that high. You look over on the defensive side of the ball, and you look at a Dorrance Armstrong, and you see the production he was able to put out there, and probably half the number of plays that some of the guys had. You want a Sam Williams, who we obviously think a lot of. We had a big grade on him. but I think.
Listen, watch this.
He's going to need his opportunity to step up. You give these young tackles who we've put some resources into, first-round picks, third-round picks. Some of these guys, they just need a chance to get out there. And, boy, they've been behind a very well-respected group in the NFL for 10 years. We've been mentioned year in and year out as one of the best.
He talking about T. Smith right there.
Right.
Offensive lines in football. So, it's time for some of these guys, and it's not like we're just hoping someone shows up out here. I mean, we've had our hands on these players, for this whole off season, and then in some cases, like a ball and a steal, we've had our hands on them for several years now. So, we're obviously very comfortable, or we would have gone out and gotten us a swing like we've done almost every year, a swing tackle. But we've just got too much upside in these guys here, and feel it's their time to step up.
Too much upside.
That sounds like T. Smith on that old bubble. Because he first started talking about all them young players. He spent the whole second half talking about.
He always talking about them young players.
Yeah. He is. Yeah.
They cheat.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but to me, especially when you mix that with the first press conference, we got rid of those top players because of availability.
Right.
Who is king unavailable?
Tyron Smith.
But D-Law missed just as many games as Tyron, though. But go ahead.
He might be on the bubble too.
You right.
But man, they
You
get
right. But he negotiated that type of contract though,
Right.
because you know what I mean. He negotiated that type of contract because it's like, hey, you do this contract or you might not be here.
Yoga fire.
Stephen Jones tried to get him. He tried to get him a $10 million deal. Yeah, and D-Law said, "Talk to your daddy.
Talk to your daddy.
Talk to your daddy."
Remember what he told him? He said, "You ain't Khalil Mack."
Oh yeah. So
Hey,
Stephen
and
Jones been trying to
also-
get rid of. He been trying to get rid of D-Law since the beginning.
For fair use purposes,
Yeah.
for fair use purposes, the link is in the description. So it's in all of our descriptions. I just want to make that clear. We followed all the fair use principles, and we did commentary on what we used as a third-party source. But anyway, yeah, bro, I think I see what they doing, bro. I think what they doing is they trying to make sure that they first solidify the guard position with Tyler Smith. This is what I think they up to. And I think they trying to pull a Dak and Romo. You know what I'm saying? To where when they feel like Tyler Smith has got his pro legs under him, they praying that if T. Smith go down, they want him to go down around a time where they had a chance to cross-train Tyler Smith into that left tackle position. I'm almost certain that's what they're doing.
They're gonna slow bleed
because
this
he's
thing
not going to
out,
be
man.
left guard.
They gonna
I mean,
slow-
y'all know
Go ahead.
it. Y'all know it like I know it. He's not going to be our future left guard. He's not.
No, he gonna be
He's
the tackle.
not. He's going to be the left tackle.
Facts.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna slow bleed this thing out. I think it's gonna be
You
the
think
same
they gonna slow
process.
bleed it?
How did Sean Lee left?
He had to only come back on a team-friendly deal.
But you know, Tyron Smith's entire contract was on a team friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now
Entire
that's the
contract.
reason why they keep messing
True.
with him.
Good point, Law.
Because he has that great contract.
Right.
And he doesn't
Yeah.
complain about his money. He
Yeah.
doesn't say one thing about his money.
Facts.
So that's why they keep him. He don't complain about his money. He got a great contract for Stephen Jones where he ain't got to be crying. We got to pay Tyron Smith. He ain't. So as long as he ain't ruffling no feathers with Stephen Jones with that money, they're gonna say, "Hey, we keeping Tyron Smith."
Yeah.
But eventually, when they probably had the thought pattern of each year he's missing 4 to 5 games.
Right.
He just came out and said again, and y'all see on my Twitter where I said yawn. I wasn't hating on Tyron Smith, but I gave him a big yawn when he said, "This is the
Best
strongest
check
I've ever been." Yawn. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that no more from you, Tyron Smith. Ever in your life, you just be quiet and don't let them words utter out your mouth. Because as soon as you say that, you miss 5 games.
My gosh.
Hey, without question. Without question. Hey, I got something else for y'all, dude. On a positive note. Very positive. Because, you know, I've been that dog today Give me a second to pull up this positive stuff.
Going
Just
to
real
the
quick.
Super
It's good
Bowl,
stuff
man.
too.
Appreciate it.
It's good stuff.
Terrence still been getting that work though.
What you mean? Be
I
getting
do
whooped?
not want to see Terrence Steele.
Terrence still
at
been
left
getting
tackle.
work.
I want to keep him at right side and just keep him there,
He just down. Don't put no Tyron Smith on, no Terrence Steele on no left side ever in your life again. He needs to stay at right tackle. Don't you ever move to that left. But here's the thing about the Terrence Steele thing, because they said I've been seeing where Micah Parsons been getting at him and DeMarcus Lawrence been getting at him.
Yeah.
But let's ask ourselves. People are like, oh, here we go. No, that's not a bad thing, because Micah Parsons is one of the best players in the league right now.
Nah.
DeMarcus Lawrence, he's pretty good. If you're Terrence Steele and you're going against those guys every day, that's only getting you better. So by the time the seasons come, you're dealing with dogs. You'll be able to deal with this, because I'm dealing with the animal every day in practice. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I need Terrence Steele to get all them whoopings he can in practice, because I think that's going to help him continue to develop to take that next level when he gets in game time.
Why is he
heard
getting
what
whooped?
Parsons
Is he
said
getting whooped
about
because he
Sam.
bad, or is he getting whooped because they that good?
They good, man.
They that good.
They
Yeah,
fast,
that's what I
think. Hey, 14.
Nah, I was thinking the same thing, bro. I was,
Number
you know what,
Because
man?
Micah Parsons that damn good.
Number
Bro,
14
and that-
is fast. 14, that's just that dude fast. And he's coming off of ACL repair. Jabril.
So have you got to see Jabril out there at law?
He's
Yeah.
moving.
Good question.
I posted the video today. He was moving. He's moving.
Okay,
He's,
I didn't get to
he's
see
fast.
it. So tell
Yeah.
me about. I'm just asking you, because I know everybody's wondering. I've been personally wondering since you out there, Law. You got to see Jabril Cox. Give me a little talk about him.
I'm just looking at it like this, man. The linebacker spot is hard to judge because there's no pads, and linebackers' first responsibility is to read, and then they react. So his reading of the defense, his reading of the formation is there, point A to point B. I see no slippage, and I see him getting to the point of contact, and I'm sitting there like, we need that. So, and when I look at the field, we are so lengthy. J-Ron Curse is so tall. He looked like a giant out there because he's so linear built, but Jabril Cox is right there with him. So those boys are lean. They're fast. The defensive front, I've seen Sam Williams line out wide, and when it was time to press, they can't hit the quarterback. And I said the quarterback kind of lined to kick it because that's a sack. But you know how they keep going, Big Game James.
Mm-hmm.
But Jabril Cox got that quickness, man. I feel like he will be that guy detached from the box. I don't want to see him shooting through the A or B gap. But I think that hook to sideline, he will be that guy that can cover that area. He's long. He'll clog up those passing lanes too. He can have C gap control. He will be that guy that will benefit this team for the long haul. I still this is just my opinion. We still probably need a Mike though. That's just my thoughts. But for right now, LVE looks good because there's no pads on. And I'm not hating LVE. I hope all is well with him. But I do like the future of this team on the defensive side.
Yeah, Micah. That's the dude.
That's that guy.
Obviously, I want to finish on is, bro. Me and Big
Bo
was
Jackson.
saying, yeah,
Bo
me and
Jackson.
Big was saying before the show, go and give him the sack record now. Don't even waste his time.
You know what I say, boss? Because he did a move. I think it was on Terrence Steele. I think it was yesterday. He did a move
Let me
where
pull it. I'll
he
find
came
it.
off the line of scrimmage. You seen it, where he dipped in left and he did it like a 1-2, like it was kind of like a receiver. He did a 1-2-3. Totally killed Terrence Steele and just touched Dak and ran. He touched Dak and ran to the other side like, I got you. I'm out of here.
Let
Tag.
me pull it up.
Man,
You it.
listen.
Go
That
ahead.
dude, I don't really have words for Micah Parsons. Me and Boss was talking about this a couple days ago. He's our Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
Y'all remember when Bo Jackson was in the league? You remember Law. You remember them commercial Bo knows basketball, Bo knows baseball, Bo knows football, and that motherfucker said Bo don't know diddly. You feel me?
Yeah.
Listen to me. This is what we have. We have somebody. I don't think we even understand Boston Law, how special of a dude we got. I don't think we understand it.
Yeah.
You think you feel me, boss? I don't think we understand who we really have. I'm gonna jump out there right now. I don't care what y'all say. Micah Parsons. I know we had DeMarcus Ware. DeMarcus Ware is a dog, animal, beast.
Nasty. Yeah.
But natural ability, Micah Parsons better.
Right. Oh God, yeah. Cause see,
It's Mr. Nasty
point,
time.
man. Let me pull up something that David Hellman said real quick.
We ain't had nobody like this in how long?
Bro, I don't think the league had nobody like this. Like a real freak. Like a real freak.
Hollywood Henderson was a dang
perfect comp, Law. Perfect comp.
Linebacker.
comp.
Return, punch, kick. He could do whatever.
Yeah.
With the
Go ahead,
booger.
What'd you say? Oh yeah, sugar booger. Yeah, sugar booger. See, check this out. Check this out real quick. Micah Parsons. Now check this out. This is huge. Micah Parsons admits now that he was guessing at times last year while he learned his way around Dan Quinn's scheme. If that was guessing, then what the hell is year 2 going to look like that plus some practice notes, bruh?
Dog. He gonna go crazy.
Man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, so and he lost weight. And Big said this the other day. So he likely faster.
He's trimmer, man.
And you know the game has slowed down to him in year 2 because we know Boss and Law.
Right.
There's certain type of athletes that all they need is that first year, and after that first year, everything's easy.
Yeah.
And he even said the NFL wasn't hard to him the first year. He said it. I remember hearing him saying, it ain't that hard. So you can only imagine this year 2, where he really didn't know everything that was going on. Oh my God, dog. Are y'all serious? This game is gonna be you heard his quote when he was talking about how he didn't want to play defensive end solely. He said, I don't want to play defensive end solely. I'll do that when I get slower later on in my career. Right there, that tells you how good he is. When he's already recognizing, like, you know what? I'll do that when I'm like 30. I'll play defensive end full time when I'm like 30. But right now, I'm too fast for that. Right now, I like playing linebacker because you don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
If I play edge every single play, you're going to roll the protection. You can chip me. You can do whatever. When I can play linebacker, I can hit that line. I can hit that running back in the flat. I can drop in coverage. I can blitz you. I can do whatever. And then you can't scheme me. If I'm at linebacker, you can't scheme me because you don't know what I'm going to do. That's the type of player we want who can sit there and tell you like that.
All he needed last year was an INT, and he would have had that defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
I think this
and
year.
He had a couple went through his hands.
Yeah, he had a couple of them. So I think that he's going to get 2. I think he's going to get 2 interceptions this year, or at least 1. And he's going to get those forced fumbles still, and he's going to get double-digit sacks, and it's going to be undisputable that he can get that defensive player of the year. Because I get it, TJ Watt, right? He's going to get his numbers, you know. I mean, that dude is a monster, dip shoulder and get up field, and that boy Bosa kid on the Niners, he's going to get his money. He's going to get those 16 to 17 sacks. Because of that line, Ken Law and all of those big boys on that front, they looking good too over there in 49ers land. So he gonna get his money. But
I'm a dare to say Micah is just as good as all these guys right now.
He is. He said better.
I watched T.J. Watt. T.J. Watt is a dog. I'm taking Micah Parsons
every day, all day,
Sorry.
not blinking,
not hating,
not even
TJ
blinking.
Watt. I'm taking Micah Parsons over T.J. Watt.
And I'm talking about not blinking.
Not blinking. I'll take Micah Parsons over T.J. Watt any day.
Man,
Any
the
day.
football gods would
Any
never
day.
allow us to do that, man. But just close your eyes and imagine if we would have had TJ over Taco and still had D-Law.
Now, if you would have had TJ,
Oh, my God. Yeah.
or if you still had TJ Watt, if you could have got
And-
TJ
and
Watt,
Parsons.
D-Law, and Micah Parsons.
Ooh.
That's a lot of dreaming
Hey,
right
hey,
there,
that's
dog.
defensive heaven
That's
right
a lot
there.
of dreaming.
How
Hey,
that song
and I ain't
go?
gonna lie, bro.
How that song go? I
ain't
got
gonna lie.
heaven right here on earth. Boy,
I'm
said
not
it
gonna
feel like
lie.
heaven,
I'm gonna
baby.
be. I'm gonna be all the way honest. That boy Sam Williams,
He may be that guy too.
he looked like Micah Parsons, and he resembles him in real life. His game also resembles him too. I can't wait to see what them, cause without the pads, they looking like twins, bruh. I'm watching both of them balls on that pass rush. Sam Williams
Tyron
is
Smith
coming,
put him
bro.
in his back pocket, though. You know.
You say what now?
You know the
Yeah,
biggest thing,
Tyron Smith put him in his back pocket.
the
today.
biggest thing they say about Sam Williams to me, because I don't see a lot of pass rush moves from him right now. But you know the biggest thing that I'm excited about with him is that all the players say he's strong. That's what all the players keep on saying about him is that this dude is strong. So just let him continue to get his. Let him work with D-Law because D-Law, he ain't like no Micah Parsons. But one thing D-Law I really admire about D-Law is his pass rush moves. His pass rush moves are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Sam Williams need to
celebrated,
sit
yeah.
down with D-Law, get in that lab with him on them pass rush moves. If he get them pass rush moves like D-Law, oh yeah, you're really excited about some Sam Williams, dog. And then with Micah Parsons right there, yeah, this defense is going to be something to deal with. And you know, when we heard a lot of people say the defense is ahead of the offense, yeah, I can definitely see that defense is going to carry the offense for the beginning of the season till the offense gets its feet up under them again.
Hey, I sent this to you, Big, on Twitter. Law, look at Basham, bro. Look at Basham right here.
Oh, that was a dope move.
Watch Basham.
Oh yeah, ooh, spinning up.
Whoo! Dak had to get off that dime,
that was
bro.
nice. Yeah,
Dak
that was
had
nice.
to get off that dime, bro.
That was nice.
That was
Feet
nice, bro.
keep
That's
the feet
your fit team defensive end, bro. That's not even, you know what I mean?
And he may not even make the squad.
He might not even make the squad, and he having a good boy.
Ooh, that was nice. Ooh, look at Terrence Steele. Terrence Steele was shook.
It looked like he was. It looked like Terrence
Look at
Steele
Terrence
already.
Steele. He said, "Uh-oh, oh Lord, oh help!"
Let me go find. I'm gonna go find me some.
Hey, let's talk. Can we give Anthony Brown some love here too?
Oh,
we
yeah,
got to
let's
give
go.
Anthony Brown some love before we get off of here because he's been. I mean,
He's still.
been
He's
talking
still
about
getting
Anthony-
it.
He's
He's
still
still getting
getting
it.
contract year.
Yeah.
but here's the thing.
People can't let
I'm
it
gonna
go.
give
dog.
him props. They won't let Anthony Brown live. I got to give him his props because from how maligned he was from 2 years ago, Dan Quinn has made him a better player. Can we not agree with that? Dan Quinn has made him a better player because since Dan Quinn has come to the building, look how he's played. And then even in camp, it's like he's playing where he's left off. Like, I'm kind of excited about Anthony Brown because I feel like he's getting better under Dan Quinn. And Law, I want to ask you about that rookie because too many people are talking about Deron Bland.
I mean, he's
And I need to hear about him because there's a lot of people hyped about this dude. Talk to me about him, Law.
I mean, he's quick, he's big, he can redirect. He's a physical guy, and he's a 4-3 guy, or 4-4 guy, I meant to say. So there's a lot of competition out there, but at this
Does he have a chance, boss? I mean, Law? Does he have a chance?
Nashawn stood tall today, though, you know, so it was back and forth. Like day one, you know, the other day, I was like, well, shoot, give me Bland. But now I'm looking at it like, all right, you know, Nashawn stepped up. Now I'm looking at it like this. We got a good problem to have. Now, you know, Stephen Jones' philosophy is, hey, we want the youth. We want these young guys to step up and elevate. So he's thinking of ways probably not to pay Anthony Brown. He's a contract year for Anthony Brown, so they got to look for that replacement. The person that have not been making any noise is number 2. Oh, that's Jordan Lewis, you know. So, but it's still too soon. I seen some people put in the chat, y'all wait till these pads come on. It's going to change a lot of people's opinions and thoughts. But so far,
we need to
man,
stop saying that, because see, sometimes
man.
people leaning on it. Listen, when you talking about where we are right now, you can judge practice, dog.
coverage,
Because
DBs,
Right.
I play corner, bro. Pads don't make no difference when you can cover, dog.
Nope.
It don't.
Not
It
at
don't.
all.
It don't make you
Not at
better
all.
or worse. You don't need pass to be a cover dude. I'm being or a receiver.
Exactly.
True,
So when we
Exactly.
now, if you talking about trenches, you right.
You right.
But when you talking about what we talking about, Anthony Brown, bro, you don't need pads. It's like we keep leaning on
Exactly.
that. Like
And
we
notice-
lean on that
notice-
too. Oh, I don't
notice,
want. It's
that's
like,
why
I don't
we
care
haven't
until the
talked
pads
about-
come on.
Right. That's why we haven't
Like
talked
you
about
can't see
Ridgeway,
nothing
and we haven't
unless
talked
it's
about
pads.
Ridgeway, nor we talked about Big Bo, because we hey, what we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? It's too soon.
Right.
But next week we're gonna be hearing more and more news of Ridgeway, Osas, the boys inside, Gallimore, and all of those things, because these guys without pads, man, you don't want shoulders to get displaced and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel what you're saying. But I believe
Yeah.
not everybody understand football. They just watch it, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's just I just get tired of hearing that as if this part of the year don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
No, they still getting better out of there, and it's still stuff you can observe. You can observe the work ethic. You can observe their speed. You can observe their change of direction. Did TJ Vasher need pass to make that catch? No.
Right.
He just had to
Right.
go be willing to go get it. Yeah,
Right.
and I feel you on that super chat. Yeah, confidence is everything to corner. Absolutely.
Everything. But
So check
I
this
do
out.
like
Let me get it.
Deron Bland, though, by the way. I think he has a chance of making it. Him.
So
and the
Bland
other
looking
kid,
good out there, big dog.
Stewart, Scott, Taylor, Smith. That dude. He been making some plays, batting down, knocking down balls, foot for foot with people. Man, he's been a trailblazer out there. So he's falling into one of my pet cats, man. I know I got a lot of them, man. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of cat forms over here. But
No.
my guy number 41.
Oh, that's Bell.
Bell.
Oh,
Bell.
that's Bell.
I mean, that's Bob.
That's Bell.
Marquise Bell. Yeah.
No, that's
Marquise
Bell.
Yeah, that's Bell.
Yep.
Yeah. He's fluid, just like your boy Malik Hooker. Back pedals.
What a Kwame looking like?
Is he gonna make the team?
I think, man, Kwame need to. He's in free.
Law took too long on that
He took
answer,
too
man.
long, dog. So I
It
had
took too long.
I had
So
to
Bell
answer
gonna
for
take
him.
his spot, huh?
I had to answer for him.
Man, if I'm going to a fight
That's
right
the
now, and
best
shout out
one,
to you,
man.
McCall. Shout out to the
Everybody knows that
Izzies,
one.
man. But if I'm going to a fight right now, man, I'm gonna say, go get Bell, man. Hey, if McCall coming running in, I say, I'm finna get into a fight in Oxnard. I
You
say,
know
hey,
where they
McCall,
messed up though,
why don't you
boss?
go run? Why don't
What's
you go
that?
run and go
You
get
know
Bell
where they
right
messed
quick?
up though, boss?
What's that?
Law.
What they messed up at?
Because when he came in at corner, they wanted to move him to safety.
Mhm.
That's how they messed him up.
I would love to see
They
him
did that
corner,
with
though.
Reggie Robinson, and now they don't have a spot for him. And now they're like, well, might have to cut. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that frustrates me is when you picked in the 4th round and after that they experimenting.
Hey, look at this comment. If we get a middle linebacker, I will co-sign this comment. He said, I got Legion of Boom vibes just missing out. He said the same thing. So I got Legion of Boom vibes just missing out middle linebacker. And he said, in fact, the D-line is better. I'm feeling it. I am feeling that, dog. Yeah, because
You seen the Legion of Boom, boss. Come on.
yeah.
You
So
gonna
let's
say our
talk about
defensive
it.
line
No,
is
let's
better
talk
than
about
that?
it. Let's talk about it. We
No.
gonna talk about it. The Legion of Boom did not hit his stride until year 3.
Okay. But who was
So-
on that defensive line?
So you had a young Bennett, and
What was that other defensive end that was nice for a little bit?
I can't remember. And I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't remember.
But he was a dog.
But see, when you
And
say
then they
Legion-
had two nice defensive tackles too, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they did, bro. And we know they linebackers was crazy. Now we not no we okay. Yeah, we need to take that back. Yeah, let
Yeah,
me
we
take
ain't.
that back.
Yeah, take that back.
Yeah,
Come on,
that's-
boss.
Yeah, that's
take that back.
yeah. Bruce Irvin. Yeah. Let me.
Bruce Irvin, a young KJ
yeah.
Wright,
A young KJ Wright,
a young KJ Wright.
a young Bobby Wagner. Yeah,
You feel me?
And you had a young
Nah.
Earl Thomas, a young
You
Sherman.
feel me? A young Cam Chancellor.
Yeah. All right. So we'll say
Yeah.
this. We'll say this. Yeah. Cliff Averill. Facts. Good. Thank you, fellas. You football
you feel me?
heads.
They-
Yeah,
they
you
had
right,
dogs.
bro. Yeah.
don't have no young Bobby
All right.
Wagner
So let's say
right
this.
Maybe in a year, but not now.
Yeah,
now.
I say we like the B version or C version of Legion of Boom. That's fair. We definitely not the A version, but you can say we the B version. I think that's fair, dog. That boy say Kool-Aid good tonight, huh, boss? Yeah, I kind of took a sip, dog. I kind of took a sip. I didn't measure. Big had to measure it for me. My dog had my back. He shook it up for me. He was like, boss, don't drink that shit, dog. Don't drink that. Let me shake it up for you, big dog. Let me give you some facts on it, man. Appreciate that.
Bruh.
For real. All right, final words. That boy Loudon took a nap.
He need one. He gonna go live after we go off here for 5
I
hours.
bet you he is, too.
You know he in Cali. He on
Yeah.
Cali time, so he 3 hours
Oh, he
behind. So
chilling.
he about to go ham.
He
So
chilling.
here's my final word though, boss.
All right.
I ain't drinking no daggone Kool-Aid. Y'all
Uh-huh.
understand this? Do
Yes.
y'all understand me? I'm not drinking no Kool-Aid. But here's some players I am excited about. That's the best ever, man. I ain't gonna lie, boss. I know you skeptical on this.
I'm
I
listening.
like the Turpin pickup. I do. I don't know how they're gonna put it in there, but I feel like we need a special teams specific player, boss. I think we need that, and I think this kid can do it. I know he's on the smaller side, but I have a good feeling about him. I like that pick, and then I like the defense. I feel like our defense is going to be nasty, not Legion of Boom, but it's going to be nasty. Year 2 with Dan Quinn, I feel like he's really going to just incorporate these young guys. The guys that were in his system last year are going to take another step. I feel like he gives them that confidence. So I'm really excited about our defense in that aspect. And I ain't going to lie. I looked at Dak Prescott this year. I seen him in camp. He does look trim. He does look more athletic. He's moving out of the pocket quicker. So I think I do like that, and I will agree with Law on my final word with how CeeDee Lamb is going to go nuts. I agree with Law. Law gave some astronomical numbers.
Yeah.
That I said
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. A few weeks ago, I said hell to the no. I was saying in my head like, Lord, I did. I said it in my head. I didn't say it to y'all loud. I didn't say it to y'all loud. Boss, I didn't say it to y'all loud. But as soon as Law said them numbers, I said to myself, hell no, Law tripping. I said, I ain't believing that. But then when I seen CD in camp, I said, okay, you know what? You know how you look at people, boss, and you're like, okay, yeah, he about to turn up, dog. I have that feeling about CeeDee Lamb. He's about to go 8 nuts. And that's my final word.
Bro, I am shocked right now. I'm shocked, bro. My boy Big that took him some sips today. And
I
feel
ain't
you.
sipping nothing.
No, you
I'm
did.
excited.
And listen,
Not
I'm
sipping.
sipping with you, dog. That's the big thing too. Cause I said the same thing on CeeDee Lamb, dog. I said the same thing. I said, hey, I told Law this 2 days ago. Law, didn't I say this? I said when you first let out them guided numbers on CeeDee Lamb, I was like,
Yeah.
y'all stop.
Exactly. I was like,
Stop.
I was like,
I
come
swear to
on,
God,
man,
I
I'm
was
tripping.
like, bro, did you
There you go.
this boy tripping. This boy tripping. Nah, when I
Tripping.
saw him in camp, and this is what I told, because see, I got somebody that be hitting me up on Twitter all the time and tagging all of us. CeeDee Lamb go be trash. Do it again. I want you to do it right now. Oh, I'm gonna go at you, big dog. Whoever it is, I can't remember who it is, but somebody love to tag all us and shit on CD Lamb. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I really want it to happen now because I've been ignoring it. I've been like,
he's gonna go crazy.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, CD Lamb. I see it, bro. That boy put in that work. Hey, and also on my final word. This is the final word to me. Y'all hit that like, man, for real. He said, this is good shit we getting daily. I appreciate these men. Final word. Bro, listen, this was the first time ever the final word did a Tuesday show, a Wednesday show, a Thursday show, and a Friday show, bro. And none of them was the same, dog.
Right.
Like none of them. We talked about different stuff each time. We didn't water down this content, big homie. So I know I'm asking y'all a lot, but go hit that like on my channel, Boss Cowboy Sports. Then hit that like on Law channel. Hit that like on Big channel or Big channel Law on my channel. I don't care what order. But just do that. Do that for all of us. And if you're not sub to it, because you can see we putting in that work. And guess what? We go live again tomorrow. Me and Big already talked about it. If Law you can make it, come on in. You know how that go. But say, we going live again tomorrow, and we got a whole new set of stuff we gonna be talking about. So that's my final word.
All right, y'all. That dude, his name on Twitter is Dak Attack, and shout out to him, man. He tags on everything.
Dak Attack.
That's who it is.
Oh,
yeah,
I hope he hit me up. Please hit me
Hater.
up saying that.
He said,
"Ooh, the CD Lamb go be trash." Oh, I'm gonna respond this time. I ain't gonna be quiet this time. I promise you.
I want to bet $100 that Slay is gonna shut Lamb down to what was it, like 1 catch, 2 catch, something like that.
Yeah, he was talking
yeah.
that crazy stuff.
Yeah,
I remember I seen you going back and forth with him, Law.
I said, man, I don't want to take your money, man. But I get it, man. He's a Dak Attack, but he appears to be an Eagles fan or something. But shout out to him, man, because he's always sending me stuff, and I think that he's a low key a Cowboys fan, but you know how it goes, man. So I really think that CeeDee Lamb is going to have a breakout year. They moving this boy everywhere, man, inside the slot. They're moving him on the outside. I love it. I think he's two-way goes. He's gonna hit those numbers. So hey, my final word is this right here: the grind is necessary. Tomorrow, they finna do the ceremony with Jerry Jones, pump up everything and tell everybody that we going to the Super Bowl. I feel it. So if you guys want to be out there, come out there early around 8:30, 9 o'clock, because it's going to be a phenomenal show, and they're going to do the scrimmage too. So let's get it, Cowboy Nation. I can't wait. Let's go. That's all I'm going to say, man. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't want to say
Let's get it, man. All right, that was the final word again, bro.
Yeah, man.
This might be the only time ever y'all get 5 in a row, because I don't know if I'm going to do this next
this
week.
ain't no might be. This is the only time.
Hey, doing this again, dog. They called us crunk on the first week, bro. That's all it is. We crunk.
Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Yeah.
Drake Carcass.
Kinda check us out.
Oh, man, I still didn't put that in the show. I built it in tomorrow.
Need them ones, I need them fives. Need them tens, I need that
Ooh, that's gonna be so fun.
Greens and pinks, it's all the same. I still save and roll my change. Take some losses when I play. Charge it to the game. I'm with Elliott, I'm with T-Back, I'm with Rabbit now. I'm with Baby.
Oh, they say somebody hating on me. Somebody hating on me. Who hating on me, big dog?
Who's hating?
You switch sides off for the bag, and that's what roll to me. I
might have already blocked it.
Experiment.
Blocker.
What's on the shelf and
Okay, I
I'm
don't
not
see no
feeling
hate,
it.
big dog. It's all
Search for
good.
the one, but baby girl is
Hey,
not the
if they
rip.
not hating on you,
Can't trust a
you're
soul,
not no
I keep
threat.
him or call it too
Feel
legit.
me?
I've been really in the
mean
field,
that.
nothing
I want more hate.
That's the truth.
That's the truth.
I want
Because them haters watch